So today I will be talking about The Blob, okay? Let's talk about The Blob. Okay, so The Blob is a movie that came out in 1988, right? I just recently saw it. And it's like a bacterial virus infection that was sent to space. It came back somehow, and when it came back, it was already contaminated or altered or some way. It evolved, and it became some type of flesh-eating thing going on. It eats people, okay? It eats people. That's basically the summary of it. But you know what? I'm sorry. Let's get into the details and the specific of the movie and where you can watch it at. Okay? Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay? Appreciate you guys for your patience. And so basically, came out 1988. It came out August 5th, 1988. Okay? Director's Russell Chuck. Adapted from The Blob. Okay? Distributed by TriStar Pictures. Yeah, so the lead role is Kevin Dillon, Shawnee Smith, and Donovan Leitch are the actors, right? Kevin played Brian, Shawnee Smith played Meg, and Donovan Leitch played Paul Taylor, alright? So let's get into it a little bit, alright? So The Blob is a 1988 American science fiction horror film co-written and directed by Chuck Russell. A remake of the 1958 film of the same name, but I believe that 1988 is more better. I just want to say that. The remake is better than that one. It stars Shawnee Smith, Kevin Dillon, Donovan Leitch, Jeffrey Demon, Paul McCrane, Art LaFleur, Robert Axelrod, Joe Seneca, Del Close, and Candy Clark. The plot follows an acidic amoeba-like organism that crashes down to Earth in a military satellite, which devours and dissolves anything in its path as it grows. It is the third film in the Blob film series, okay? So, the budget was 10 mil and the box office was 8.2 mil. Okay? It was filmed in Abbeville, Louisiana. The Blob was theatrically released in August 1988 by TriStar Pictures and was a box office failure, grossing 8.2 mil against a budget of approximately 10 mil. Though it received a mixed response from critics, the film has since accrued a cult following, which is true. Okay, so the movie itself, it's like, you know, it's a good movie, and I enjoyed it, man. You know, because that Blob thing was very it didn't play at all. Like, as you can see, like, it eats humans. Like, when it first crashed, it was like about this small, and then it just started growing, expanding, and you know, it was just whoosh. You gotta see it. That's an old school flick, and it has you like, oh snap, you know, the things that's happening in that time. Now, at that time when the movie came out, I was like 4 years old, right? So I saw it when I was 4, and I recently saw it again a couple weeks ago. It's different when you see it when you're an adult, because you missed a lot of things when you're young, because it's like going over your head. But that movie was crazy, man, and there's a lot of action, a lot of you know, danger and things going on. But I give that movie 2 thumbs up, man. That movie's good. It's well put together. I know it was a box office failure, but sometimes those movies that's box office failures, according to the industry, it's just because it wasn't either promoted right or lacked something or whatever at the time, you know, for marketing strategy or whatever. Or just people didn't want to see it, you know, I don't know. But it is a good movie. I mean, I watched it. It was a great movie. I was entertained. I mean, you know, you got to give things a chance out here. You know, you just can't be assuming things because based on what other people say. No, watch it for yourself. You make that call. You know, you make that call if you want to see it or not, whatever. It's up to you. But I recommend it. And the movie's great. The movie's great, and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that movie. What else? There was when the first scene when the old guy, you know, he gets exposed to it, starts eating his hand and shit. I'm like, woo, excuse my language, but when he starts eating his hand, I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? That Blob is eating that person like a chicken. Like a piece of meat or a piece of fruitcake or whatever the case it is. He just eating him, you know, like, I'm like, oh my god. But back then, the movies back then, you know, they had freedom, expressions, creative freedom. They had the room to do whatever they got to do. It's like now everybody wants to be censored or cancel things. Listen, let things be, you know? That's why nowadays it's like boring out now, you know? Like everything wants to be canceled. No, let things be. You're canceling fun. Yeah, things weren't how you liked it or whatever, but let people live. Just because you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. Okay? I'm very strict when it comes to this cancel culture thing, because they want to cancel everything for what? You can't cancel everything. You can't cancel things that happened in the past. It already happened. A lot of those people are dead. How are you gonna cancel something that people already dead and it was already put out for years before you even got a hold of it? You know, that's why things suck the way it does in entertainment now. Okay, and I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna hold back. I don't care, because at the end of the day, I grew up on entertainment stuff that was really good. Now the stuff out there they put out is garbage. You know, a lot of stuff is not that good. Exception like my comic related stuff like superhero like Shazam and all that stuff, Ant-Man and good movies that come out. You know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so that being said, you know, it's good to watch movies that you're gonna enjoy, you know, because especially go back old school stuff, you know, watch it, and then before you watch an old school movie, look at all the stuff that's how you say, look at all the stuff that was in that time period, because so in case they say a line or something that's related to that time, you'll know. All right. That being said, what else? The movie, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's action. I don't like how we're treating the main character, Dylan, that was played by Brian. I think Dylan, the actor who played the motorcycle guy. I forgot his name, but I know the actor's name is Dylan, right? So anyway, but he's, you know, he was targeted by the scientists and try to get quarantined and shit like that. But I like the fact that he jumped out the car, the vehicle. I didn't like the fact that he jumped out, but the fact that he escaped, I like that part. But he kind of got hurt, you know? And that time period is crazy, you know? And guess what? The ones who saved the day was the motorcycle guy and the girl that didn't want nothing to do with him, they became like boyfriend and girlfriend towards the end, because they saved each other's lives. And they really fought that blob. They really fought it. And during the movie, we learned to find out that, but let me speak back a little bit. In one of the scenes in the restaurant, there was a restaurant guy, he was eating, he was like washing dishes. The blob came through the damn sink, pulled him in, ate him up through the sink. That was a crazy scene. That was a crazy scene. All right, now fast forward it. During the time when they were in the restaurant, the motorcycle guy and the girl, they are hiding from the blob, and he's trying to get in. But when he's trying to get in through the door, he could fit through cracks, because that's how he is. The blob is, he could fit. So he was trying to fit through the door. Turns out that when he was going in was like a freezer, and he didn't like freeze. He don't like to be cold. So right there, that's his weakness. You got to use the weakness against him. So, you know, towards the movie, they found out that, you know, he doesn't react. The blob doesn't react well to cold temperatures, very cold temperatures. So they get like there was a truck that it's like a fire truck that had like cold, like it's like a hose that could freeze things, I guess for fires. So they used it. And at one point it gets stuck, and the girl starts, you know, she gets tripped up in the truck and dangling after she antagonized the damn blob. So the blob came towards her. It was a distraction, but they were able to maneuver, get her out of there, and then they were able to freeze the damn blob. It was crazy. That's the ending. That was so crazy. That movie was so nuts. Let me tell you. Yeah, so that's the ending. So now, if you want to reach out to me, comment below on this video, or email me, joeybiggs2284@gmail.com. 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 Shoot me an email. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. Maybe we can arrange something. The more comments, the more views, the more likes, it will get done, okay? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys, you know, just being part of my YouTube family, you know? So at this time, you know, I want to after I thank you, I just want you to know that there's other stuff coming out. I have, you know, The Dictator and Borat reviews coming out. Yeah. Me, Myself, and Irene is coming out. Yeah, those are the last three for now. For now, you know, for the new wave. That's gonna be up until May. All right. So, see you guys later. Peace. Till next time.